How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel where we dive into the biggest gaming news, and wow, do we have a huge one for you today. Nintendo is suing a streamer for over $7 million, and yes, that is right, $7 million, just for streaming pre-release titles. And so right now, without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into this, shall we? This is a pretty unusual case, and it's not just about a one-time issue. Nintendo is going after a streamer named Akito Uchida, basically accusing him of streaming unreleased Nintendo titles and demanding serious damages for over $7 million. And to top it off, they're also asking for an extra $2,500 for every additional emulated Nintendo game he has ever streamed. And now, let's dig into why this is happening. And here's the thing. Nintendo argues that releasing footage of their unreleased games disrupts their carefully crafted marketing plans, and more importantly, spoils the experience for fans who want to be surprised by new releases. So, when they saw Uchida streaming this content early, they jumped right into it without any hesitation whatsoever. According to the lawsuit, Uchida violated Nintendo's copyright by streaming their games before release, and this time, they are not holding back on penalties. Nintendo is demanding over $7 million in damages to account for the impact on their brand and the potential loss of profits from fans being exposed to early, unauthorized content. Plus, that extra $2,500 fine for each additional emulated game makes the stakes even higher. So what does this mean for streamers? This case could set a huge precedent, and right now, a lot of content creators, especially those who work with emulation or fan projects, are watching very closely. If Nintendo wins this lawsuit, other companies might be encouraged to take similar actions to protect their IPs. So therefore, imagine if more developers started coming after streamers for using emulation or unofficial copies for their games. Streaming will look a lot different, I gotta say. Before we jump into the community is reacting to all this, if you're enjoying this type of gaming news content, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. We're on a mission to hit 100 subscribers, and each one of you helps us get closer to that milestone. So if you want to stay updated with the latest news and help us grow, click subscribe and join the GamerVerseHub community. Now, as you would expect, this lawsuit is getting mixed reactions. A lot of Nintendo fans think it is a bit much, and $7 million plus extra fines feels like an overkill to come. There are comments from fans saying that Nintendo's approach seems too aggressive, especially considering that content creators and streamers are often their biggest fans and promote their games to a wider audience. On the flip side, however, some people think Nintendo has a point. Protecting the official release experience is important to them, and fans sometimes agree. After all, Nintendo has spent decades building a reputation around high-quality releases, and any content that does not match their standards can make the games look bad. If these streams of pre-release or emulated games had glitches or issues, it could reflect poorly on Nintendo, even if it's not the final version of the game. This case brings up a larger conversation about the future of game streaming and content creation. Will this type of crackdown mean less freedom for content creators? And could it even lead to platforms tightening up on what streamers are allowed to show? It is a big question, and a case like this could play a role in shaping the future of gaming content. So here are my thoughts on this. I personally think that both sides have valid points here. Nintendo wants to protect their brand and ensure that fans experience games the way they intended, but it is also true that content creators and streamers bring a lot of hype and attention to games. Finding that balance is going to be key, but one thing is for sure, this case is one to watch. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below, and let's get a conversation going. And remember, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and help us reach our goal of 100 subscribers. And thanks for tuning in to the GamerVerseHub, and we'll catch you all in the next one.